Fontaine hype. Fontaine hype. Let's go, let's go, let's go. We're using this team because this is my exploration team. It'll be faster to go around. Alright, let's go. Good old caravan rebat, huh? What were we up to first time we're here? Wait, that was the first time we were there? That is good memory, because I forgot as well. The better, now that Nahida's in charge, right? It is for the better. To be honest, it's hard for me to tell the difference between what was a character story quest and what was the MSQ, because this game's designed in such a fun way that if you don't do the character quests on cooldown, you will be interrupted whenever you do the MSQ constantly. Which is why I decided to clear all of my game off of all of my quests as soon as possible, because I don't like getting interrupted when I'm doing something. Anyone currently doing some explicit... Wolfie's on some cock shit, bro. What the fuck was that, bro? Hey, listen, money's money. Pamon just hopes this piece will last a long time and then Nahi won't have any more problems to deal with. It's an optimistic way to think about it. As long as we're around, we're not gonna let anything bad happen, bro. Yes. We somehow find ourselves right in the thick of it. Into the thick of it? True, true. What about you? Yeah, have you thought about you being the problem? Doesn't that mean I literally saved you? Thank you. Can I? Thank you. Next up, Fontaine. Hey, we got Dehya here, man. Look at this body. I can see you still. Wait, you two still love wandering around. That's how. That's what we do. No. I just finished a commission. Okay. Visual client. She's just working. Sumeru flew by fast. It's been like a year, no? Sumeru still feels fresh. It feels refreshing for me. Because it's so big, like there's always places that you haven't been to in ages. Right? There's places, like you've explored this place and you haven't been there for a while. So like when you come back to it, it still feels kind of new. Okay, chatting away. So we're going into Fontaine. We're finally leaving. What is this? What's that sus guy doing? But you are travelers after all. Too long! It's been a year! Will become a rarity. Listen, baby girl. Listen, baby girl, it doesn't matter. I'll always come and see you, man. Dude, Dehya when it comes to character design is so good, man. I can't believe they messed up her kit. I played for like 3 hours last night. Let's get it. I had no clue you missed us so much. I'll miss Dehya. Actually, I'll never miss Dehya because I got her on my account. That's how it is. Hello, Zatko. How you doing? Get to Fontaine is cross this stretch of desert and navigate some waterways. Knowing you two, I know you won't be able... Wait, it won't be anything you can't handle. Listen, we know how to swim. Even though we tend to drown a lot. So when are you leaving? We'll leave as soon as we finish a few more preparation. Journey should be spontaneous, bro. We should go right now. We'll come back when we got the teleport waypoint. I just realized I finally earned 100k channel points. Yo, congrats! Yes, this is... You know why? I'm letting you guys earn all of these channel points for absolutely no reason. Because I probably will not have much redeems. Or much interesting redeems. As much. Like, I'm just so out of ideas for redeems.
私も送別会をやるなんて野暮は言わないでおくよ。余計しんみり。
Because I'm trying to have, like, my streams more structured. I see. Guess you won't be needing a going away party or anything. That's sad enough to see you go like this. Now we're just listen. We'll come back, man. We're living life. You're gonna love push-up redeems. I go to the gym like every day though. Summer wouldn't be what it is today without you. Of course, we change every region we go to. We riz up every. We literally riz up every Archon, whether it be a boy or girl. Okay. Doesn't matter. Apart from Nahi, because I don't want to riz up Nahi. She a kid. Oh, good point. Then there is no need. And to be honest, Fontaine Archon just seems like a spoiled little brat that, like, listen, that whole region can drown. It is what it is. I'm sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Best region, Inazuma. Because they've got, Inazuma's got the hottest Archon. Then I guess this is goodbye for now. Whether as a client or a friend, you're always welcome to come find me. Take care, Dehya. All the love. I'm gonna say goodbye to everybody now. Is like everybody gonna show up now? Bye bye, Sumeru. Or was it just Dehya? It was just Dehya because she's special. Inazuma's my fave. Inazuma's the prettiest so far. Dom, check your party setup. Oh, what the hell? Oh, we don't even have to travel. Like, we don't even have to travel there. We are at the edge of... This is not even loaded yet. The map didn't even load yet. Let's have a look at the viewpoint. Okay, see, this is in HD. Isn't it gorgeous? Yeah, it is. It is gorgeous in 2 pixel frames. Source Water Nation added to the archive. I can already see this. Well, I could just fly there, bro. Let's go. Tengen to Mai. I can see it, but... Oh, no, wait. You just have to go straight. Do I just jump cliff? Oh, we got the boat right there. Okay. So, wait. This waypoint. PS4 things. Take your little boat. Oh, we got the Wave Rider. Of course. How could I forget about the Wave Rider? Wait, what the hell? There's a new teleport waypoint. Yo, let me go back. Get it. This is the elevator. Yes, sir. We see her. That's the little. That's our guide. Everything looks so advanced. Industry is extremely developed, and there are all kinds of unusual machines. Yeah, I can see one right here. I'm gonna call him Bob. I heard it's about what I imagined. Cool, cool. Well, we explore. Bro, we're going straight for the top heads. We're going straight for the important people. Nahida gave us loads of useful information. I mean, she is like the Archon of knowledge. Picking out the 7 is probably still our best resource of information at this point. Yeah, they do know a lot, and they've been around for a while, so yes. Our journey is to find my sibling. True! Get it. So I seen her in a trailer, and she looks annoying, and I wanna, I don't really want to meet her. I just want her to tell me what I need to do. I just want her to tell me what I need to know, and then I'm dipping. I don't want to, you know, I don't want to deal with her. I'm good. Water. To learn about nation's god. Start with the nation's people. There seems to be more locals talking over there. Alright, let's go. Let's gather some info. We're gathering intel right now, guys. Let's get it. He was a pretty decent person. What happened?
まさかあんな幕引きになるなんてね。
Okay, would at least fight on a little longer for his family. They might be talking about a novel. I'm hoping they're not talking about a real person. Who did I eat today? What did I eat? Well, listen, I can only answer one of the two. Which one do you want to know? I was expecting a sudden plot twist. But it's a pity that never happened. Still, his history is quite the tearjerker. ¿Por qué no los dos? Only one. I can't answer two.
そこの二人、何か用か?
Can I help you too?
と何も言わずにこっちを見てるみたいだが。
I see Looney Net in the background. I couldn't help but notice you standing here listening. Yeah, so I wanted to ask you a question, but we didn't want to interrupt. Cool. You? Ayo, Domi, you speak Spanish? No. No habla español. We're travelers new to Fontaine. Not gonna lie, Fontaine people low-key masochists. Are they? And we had something we wanted to ask, but you seemed really busy talking. That's literally why I just said Paimon. Play. We're talking about something that really happened. In fact, it's a case that we just heard a few days ago. Yeah, so I guess these people, it's like a public, a trial is like a public execution for them, right? It's like entertainment. These guys are sick. Absolutely disgusting, despicable. But it's human nature. Listen, we look at drama, like we pay attention to all the drama on YouTube, right? It's basically the same shit. Good tales are often based on true stories, aren't they? Not really. Look at One Piece. She clearly didn't read One Piece, bro. Clearly. Even though that is also kind of based on true stories, because you've got Kid, you've got Blackbeard, you've got Whitebeard. But listen, that's besides the point, okay? It's clearly fiction. The names are just similar. Whether something is true or not simply isn't important. That's what I just said. Wait. Something is true or not simply isn't that important. The main thing is whether the story being acted out on stage is splendid enough. So you're calling that acting? There's a thin line between acting and what's real. But like, it's important to know. You know? Yeah, we're not from around here. You probably don't know that. Wait. The Fontaine Court of Justice is called the Opera I'm not even gonna try. Or more commonly known as the Opera House. So they see trials as sort of opera. They see trials as entertainment. Which is basically what happened with us when we watched Johnny Depp versus Amber Heard. So we cannot literally talk shit about them, even though that's what I just did. Shouldn't court cases be treated a little more seriously than that? No, as I just said, we clearly watched Amber Heard versus Johnny Depp, and we had a blast watching it. Putting someone on trial is usually a very serious thing. Our visitors definitely have wanted the same thing. You could say that we just don't want to waste the moving stories behind those cases. Okay, dude. My dog stepped on a bee? No, bro! Why he do the bee dirty like that? Absolutely just an honorable Chief Justice Novelet. Oh, so you're saying... Okay. So basically what they're saying is... They are believing that every single trial is fair and just because the Chief Justice, the Novelet will always seek out the truth whether someone is bad or not. So a trial will always be like the bad person goes to jail, the good person is freed or is put off of trial. So they think it is always just, and that's why they see it as entertainment. I guess that could work. As well as the Archus. I'm so bad with French names. Archus is Mécanique d'analyse cardinale. Yo, I even have the French accent, guys. I'm too good at this, man. A machine created by the Archon. Wait, between the machine and the Chief Justice, false charges and injustice are a thing of the past now. So basically, you're telling me that the analyse cardinale is like a lie detector, which is always right. So it's not like the one we have in real life. It's an actual lie detector. We dom, we beget. A judgment device created by the Archon. So this is the nation of justice? Yes, yes. The Oratress. Is it some kind of machine too? Nah, not really. I don't want them to ask me about my search history on the internet. Like at that, listen. You can put me on trial for anything, but when you question my search history, I am finished. I am finished. I am not answering any questions. Merci. I'm there, and all I'm saying is mierda, and I'm going. That's it. And I'm leaving. What do you be looking up, Dom? Listen, it's for research purposes, okay? Don't ask questions, okay? Don't ask too much questions. Do you know what we should do if we want to meet the Hydro Archon? We gotta sell our soul and tell her our search history on the internet. Fuck, I'm done, bro. There is no way. See, come on, no. But listen. Oh, that's easy. Just go to the opera house. Lady Furina practically lives there. You could definitely say it's her biggest passion. Well, I couldn't say that from the trailer that I watched. She's clearly bored. Study material noted? Yes, yes. I think what they mean is that they wish to speak with the Archon personally. Yeah, that like we want to talk to them like they're a person. Yes, that's what I mean. I'm afraid it's going to be a tad more difficult. You have to make an appointment well in advance, and it will depend on whether or not she has any time slots available. But for what? No. I know what they mean. I do the same shit. It's like you have to make an appointment with me because I'm always busy doing shit that's not important, but it is more important than being bothered to talk to people. You guys feel my drift? So socializing, I need an appointment to socialize because I don't like talking to anybody. I understand her completely. I'm back from the dead. Did you finish the MSQ? Yeah, I've pretty much done it. Like, I'm nearly done. The reason it's difficult to make an appointment is simply because she's incredibly popular. Oh, nah, that's cap. How would the Archon of a whole nation be popular? Clearly nobody gives a fuck. That's right, after all, she is the Archon. So she may tend to get a little dramatic from time to time. People can't get enough of her. Dude. What? What? Yeah, usually it's like Death Don't Bard, broke ass. I'm not even gonna finish that sentence. I'm not gonna talk shit about my waifu, and then a kid with amnesia. So it's like, you know, every nation that we've been to, everybody was either afraid or not respect their Archon. So like, yes, the Archon characters is a bit, yeah, every Archon character's got like a personal problem with them. And you know, Zhongli's the one with the least personal problems, but he's kind of broke. So yes. Besides Zhongli, Zhongli sees no value in materialistic things, and this is like, that's like his only gimmick or problem. The Hydro Archon is kind of like a celebrity here. That could be a problem in of itself. Yeah, I suppose you could say that. Perhaps you could even say our mascot. They called the Archon a mascot. That's messed up. Chotto mate. Still Fontaine's Archon you're talking about? You should show more respect. John Lee. Only drinks tea? Yeah, because he can't afford nothing else. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, respect her name. Monsieur Nouvillette. Wait. I'll find myself face to face with Monsieur. Also, after the MSQ, I think Nouvillette may have taken my favorite spot for Five Husbando. You think so? Sure, there's a lot of laws here, but nobody's going to be arrested for saying something disrespectful about the Hydro Archon. Damn, bro. They clearly don't know about I'm gonna stop. I don't want to mention other countries, and I'm not gonna do the IRL comparisons. I'm gonna try to limit them. But yeah, I was gonna say something that's out of pocket. Seems the people of Fontaine really like the Hydro Archon. All I'm gonna say is, yeah, this is clearly not like real life. Alright, I think we'll get it. Thank you. At least we now know that we can find the Hydro Archon at the Opera House. True. So basically what we're gonna do is we're gonna kick down door. We're gonna kick down the door and say, listen. Listen here, little shit. Hi, how are ya? What's up? I need some info. You want some tea? It's on me. I mean, it's on Zhongli. Bars! But who knows how long making an appointment will take? 20 years. Guess we could have a look around the city in the meantime. How about we make the appointment first and then waste time after? What are you looking over there for? There's a girl over there. Understandable. We're big baddie. Never mind. Never mind. Maybe something's the matter? She isn't going to jump in the water, is she? She's going for a dip, man. It's probably hot. Don't do it. There's so much to live for. Please. Oh, this is just the beginning? I thought I've done it. Well, I thought I've done the MSQ already. Damn, bro, that's crazy. Don't do it, please. Looninet. What's up? 大丈夫? Oh, there? Yeah, you don't look fine. Wait, why is that cheek so puffy? Worried about something? Damn, bro. She's depressed, oh. Ah, let's swim there. You're pointing at the sea. Wait, are you saying that you and your brother lived in the water? Hey, yo, yeah, it's probably they're probably mermaids. See, it's actually just an inland lake that's filled with fresh water. Okay. And I can still see that hill clearly in my memories. Now it's been completely submerged. Oh, the water levels have been rising because Antarctica has been melting. Yeah, we got the same problem here. He would skip and jump, tossing sand in the wind. Yeah, that's kind of fucked up. Wait, we're 95% done, huh? Yes, let's go. The sun shone brightly and the air was filled with the scent of the sea. The water is gradually swallowing our memories. Okay, it won't be long before it swallows us. Yeah, this is why we need to stop global warming. I'm gonna sign up and be one of those just stop oil guys and get run over by a car. Someone doesn't really get what you mean. That will help. I don't believe we've had the pleasure of meeting. Are you Lynette's new friends? Yes, we are. We understand that completely. She's depressed, I'm depressed. We're friends now. Zenitsu? What are you doing here? Wait, she often comes here to reminisce about our childhood. There's no need for any concern. That's Looney Tune. Let's go. Line? Nah, Looney Tune is just better than Line. He's Looney Tune from now on. This is my sister, Looninet. If I had to guess, I'd say you must be travelers from abroad. No, I'm local. You can tell by my attire. Just arrived in Fontaine. What's up, homie? Show me a magic trick. I understood that completely, man. She's worried about the global crisis. The fuck? I had a real... Looney Tunes? True. I had a real in-depth conversation with her. Yes, it was in my head, but still.
会話は僕が担当することが多い。
So I don't speak at all. I'm usually the only one she ever talks to. Damn, so I'm special. I knew she was a good person. Paimon's always the only... Wait. Paimon's always the one talking for some reason. Yeah, and that's the problem. That's the problem, please. There's hardly anything left for me to say with you around, Paimon. Yeah, you just take all of my dialogue and it's annoying. But I'm just let you have it. So that's how you think it is? Yeah, you just don't shut up. But we're friends, right? So I could tell you that without you getting, you know, offended. I also think my brother can be too talkative at times. Oh, so like... So Looney is like Looney Nets like Paimon. Damn, I feel sad that he's your brother. I feel sad for you.
僕たちに似た者同士みたいだね、パイモン。
We are quite similar. Yeah, but Looney's better because he knows magic tricks. All Paimon knows what to do is like her only magic trick is eating a lot. That's kind of dead, and it's also very expensive. Funny. So what did Lynette mean just now? But the sea level is rising, Bozo.
ああ、それか。
It's from a prophecy that's been circulating in Fontaine for some time now. She can make food disappear the moment it enters her mouth. That's a cool magic trick. Hey, true. I can't do that. I have to chew first, so you know. Prophecy. Prophecy isn't exactly the right word because that implies a certain amount of uncertainty. There's no doubt that what's happening in Fontaine now is real.
でもフォンテーヌでそれはどこから話せばいいか。
I inhale my food, I don't chew. You like Henry the Hoover. Oh, Kirby, yes, Kirby, for real, for real.
そうだ。この件はまた今度話そうよ。僕たちまだちゃんと挨拶をしてなかった
We
よ
still
ね。
have... Wait, we still haven't formally greeted each other yet. Well, we did, I know your name. No, we need to drink sake. We need to exchange an sake cup to become true friends.
こんにちは。旅人。
Oh, we need to shake hands. I don't want to shake your hand though. I don't like being touched. I'm sorry. Oh, Hoover? Yeah, I said Henry the vacuum.
こんにちは。パイモン。
Okay. No, he doesn't touch women.
気にしないで。
Come on, he's a fanboy for a
フォンテー
reason.
ヌにおける交友のマナーだとでも思ってや。もしかしたら役に立つ時が来るかもよ。
You should remember it, it might prove useful. Here in Fontaine, when making friends. It's sort of an etiquette. What do you mean? So you greet a woman differently than you greet a man, which is understandable. Like, I greet my homies differently than I greet girls. Kind of. There's some girls that I still like fist bump, you know? Yo, what's up? We're just getting ready to go to the opera house and meet the Hydra Archon. Yeah, as you do, you know, we're just some random people from abroad meeting, you know, the most important figure in your region. It is what it is, you know. It's just, it is what it is, you know.
クリーナ様に会うのかい？いいよ。
Lady Furina, that's her name.
歌劇場に行くつ
I
も
was
りだっ
planning
た
to
んだ
go over to the opera house later myself. I'll gladly take.
まずはここでの用事を
Yo, nice. We gotta pass through. That's crazy. Get to know some people. I thought you said something dirty, Dom. I probably did, but I just, you know, I say a lot of things. Just follow them. Wait, hold up. Dude, why is it so awkward to actually walk? Yeah, there we go. Yo, can you imagine that their walking speed is the same as my walking speed? Holy shit, what a good developer. Usually it's like right between running speed and walking speed to just piss you off for no reason.
フリーナ様に会いたいって言
Wait,
ってた
what's
けど
this? Well, it seems Lady Furina has come to see you. Wait, what? Yo, that's my wife. What's she doing here? No, not her. The other one. Look at these yee ass boots, man. Change those pantaloons. What the fuck? Okay. So she's the Hydro Archon. But how did she know we were looking for her? She knows everything because she's the Archon. My dear people, rich and poor. I'll let her do her grand speech. But why? People seem to love her. Damn, bro, look at her eye. This seems sus. I feel like, okay, so they must know what we've been up to, right? Isn't like aren't the newspapers in, like, wasn't the camera invented in Fontaine? So like, don't they have newspapers on our deeds so they know what we've been up to throughout our journeys? I low-key like her personality, it's refreshing. The most unserious Archon. She'll probably grow on me. So far she seems stuck up, but if she's like not like, if she doesn't take anything seriously, then I would be able to relate because I don't either. She's a narcissistic character. Oh, so she's basically Herta from Honkai Star Rail. Yeah, I'm gonna love her then, yeah. Nobody here seems to be holding a glass. Yeah, because they're all poor. Okay. Receive me personally. But that's a sus thing to say, no cap. Fear is for insignificant cowards. I am a god, and I will never entertain the notion of such meaningless worriness. You can be rest assured. I see clearly your sincerity. Yeah, because she's got the what's it called? It's not the Rinnegan, it's the what's the Otsutsuki clan's thing? You know the eye that Boruto has? That's what it reminds me of. Sticking an audience with me is the most sensible thing to do. It will allow you to truly behold my power and witness my authority. Yeah, I'm sorry, I don't give a fuck about that. Intelligent people always gather under the correct banner. Yeah, I don't care about your authority and power, I just care about what you know. Hey Bob! The back hair looks whack. You wish they gave her a bob? I don't mind her design though. Her design's pretty good. But finding the Archon was easy enough. True. Yeah, it seems too easy, right? Sharingan. Nah, it's the Byakugan. How did you know? Cameras. They've got surveillance cameras everywhere. Don't forget that even the gods can be divided into the mediocre and the excellent. I suppose it's only natural for you to be awestruck by my abilities. You had best stop and consider. Do you really have the noble qualities and etiquette necessary to communicate with a god? All it takes is a flick of my finger for me to know everything about you. That's the guy that was listening in on us when we were talking with Dehya and Sumeru. Yeah, that's literally, yeah, like, I was like, bro, really, dude? Talk about sounding high and mighty. Yeah, I feel like she's a bit more normal than she perceives to be. She got ears everywhere. She got spies everywhere. What else should I say then? She's waiting for us to be like, oh great Hydro Archon, thank you so much for having us over. I appreciate your sentiment. Can I please lick your shoes? I bet that's what she wants us to say. If I was behind her, I would cut her random long hair at the back. Yeah, just a little prank, you know. Just a prank, bro. Well, I didn't expect to see Lady Fiona here. What a surprise. Legendary blonde traveler. I did not notice it before. Because we look basic. We've got no drip. We need new drip.
フリーナ様がいらっしゃったって？何か面白いものでも見られるのか？
そりゃそうさ。なんたって異教より訪れる金髪の旅人だぜ。フリーナ様がわざわざここに来られたのは、きっと彼と素晴らしい対決を繰り広げるために決まってる。
This is going to be the jewel of the century. Jewel?
実は楽しみだ。やっぱりフリーナ様は俺たちの期待を裏切らないな。
Wait, they want us to fight?
いかにも。しかし、そう焦らないでくれ。まったく、僕を信奉する民はいつも慣習と一緒になって高らかに叫びたがる。少々耳につくが、僕はそれすらも寛容に受け止めよう。
So she doesn't really, like, she just looks down on them, which is fair enough because she's a god. That's what gods usually do, right?
僕はこの異教の旅人と歴史的な対決をするつもりだ。
An epic duel. But is it a duel of wits or am I rocking your shit physically? Because I don't like hurting women even though they're annoying. The duel is more like court affairs. Now she wants to fight. Aren't we getting a little ahead of ourselves? Fighting gods? I've got a resume. I pulled out my dull blade. Listen, do not disrespect this dull blade. This dull blade has been through more than any blade in the history. Are you not afraid? Might I remind you that this is a duel against the divine? Yeah, but did you not, like, you clearly know everything about me, so you should have known that I rocked riding shit back in Inazuma. Who are you? I know I had help from Yaemiko, but like that's irrelevant, man. Like, listen, guys, she helped me out a little bit. 6-star sword, dull blade, 6-star sword, 100%. She's like one of those anime characters who challenges the MC, who just turned OP in one of those isekai animes. Yeah, Mikasa's voice. Let's get it. What are you trying to do, Traveler? Provoking a god in front of her people? I don't care. I've already done that before. I've been there, done that. Clorinde, that's her name. She's so beautiful. Not the Archon, Clorinde. If you have the courage to draw the sword against a god, he is obviously a true warrior. Okay. What do you mean? Yo, people watch MMA all the time. Square the fuck up, bro. We're going in the cage. Right now. Yes, it would. You're getting a bit hot. These guys are just a bunch of like... These guys are boring. A duel in core? Oh, okay, so they set this up. Although, like I said before... Wait, this is literally Johnny Depp versus Amber Heard, bro. Listen, we are reenacting what happened last year. I cannot wait. Because you know what happens in that trial, right? We win. Such a grand opera house. It would be a pity not to use it. Yeah, definitely. Chlorine. No, Chlorine is more beautiful. Did you know they made a documentary on Netflix about Amber and Johnny Depp? Yeah, I did. I actually seen that recently. But I haven't watched it. Because, like, what's the point of watching a Netflix documentary when I literally watched the whole trial every day for, like, a week? I know exactly what happened.
んだ。まさかオイラたちを審判でもする気かよ。
It would be like acting. We haven't committed any crimes yet.
君たちに審判を下す理由はもちろんあるさ。
We have reasons to put you on trial. It's obvious, isn't it? Man, this hits home. This literally hits home, bro. Like isn't this just beautiful how parallel it is to real life? It doesn't matter that you haven't done anything. There's obvious reasons to put you in trial. No matter what you do, there's always a reason. We've been evading tax for like 3 years by playing this game. According to Fontaine law, no one is permitted to release any flying objects within Fontaine city limits during the first 3 days of each month. What? Wait, what? According to Fontaine law, no one is permitted to release any flying objects within Fontaine city limits during the first 3 days of each month. Okay. Yeah, no one knows the laws of Fontaine like she does because she's the one making this shit up. Yeah, you're gonna have to walk from now on, Paimon. Precisely. Now, if you do have no objections, then in the name of the Hydro Archon, I order your arrest.
申し訳ございません、フリーナ様。空気を壊すようではありますが、口を挟むことをお許しください。
Venti and Furina shaking hands on meeting each other almost instantly. Yeah. I mean, but Venti was one of those where we met them by like just sneaking up on them. Sneaking up on his date with Devolan.
そのパイモンは飛行物体に入らないと思います。
Imagine Paimon walking. Yeah, that would be hilarious. I don't think that Paimon here meets the definition of a flying object. Yeah, she's a living being. Baby steps, yes. You tell her, Looney. Finally, someone who's not crazy. How could anyone call Paimon a flying object? The thing is, okay, she clearly knows you're not a flying object. She's just trying to find a reason to put us in court, on trial.
僕への反論は許すが、一体どうやってそれが飛行物体でないことを証明する気だい?
Well, an object is not a living, breathing thing.
魔術師ともあろうものが場をかき乱してしまいましたね。そのフォローをちょうど監修も揃っている。
So such an audience gathered here. Allow me to perform a trick for everyone. Okay. Ta-da! What happened? Oh, okay. Yo, this guy is slick. Okay. Well, we don't. This literally happened 2 minutes ago. We don't need a flashback. Something like a balloon. I like that.
それってマジックっていうよりジョークに近いんじゃ。
What do you mean? This is actually such a smart thing, man. People with tiny braids. I thought it was pretty good. That's a smart thing.
それじゃあフリーナ様のお考えが。
Yeah, they don't. 1000 IQ move. That was pretty smart, man. Because it's smart because it's ridiculous, right? Like, she's clearly a living being, and now they turned her from a flying object to a balloon, which is not a flying object anymore because it is not released, right? He didn't release a flying object because he's been holding her as a balloon all this time. And if she's being held by a rope, she's not released.
展開は大好きさ。君のおかげで今日の演出は完璧なものになった。演出？今日の出来事、演出の一つだって言いたいのか？
Yeah, she's so bored with her life that she sees everything as a performance, no matter how deep it is.
であれば、審判の件はこれで終わりとしよう。正義の神が無実の者に濡れ衣を着せるわけにはいかないからね。だが、審判の理由さえあれば、異教の旅人どころか、異国の神であろうと、僕は裁くことができる。それでは、リネ君にリネット君、君たちの次のパフォーマンスを楽しみにしているよ。皆の衆も、
Did you just say Toodaloo?
また来まで。
So she literally just made all of this to be entertained. But the thing is, we got saved by Looney because he kind of knows the in and outs of how, like, how slick you have to be to survive in this place.
なんかよくわからない神だったな。質問する暇もなかったし、話はまた今度だな。さっきのあんな雰囲気じゃ。
Yeah.
大したことじゃないよ。
To mention it, I just happened to remember that there was such a law. So I did a little preparation just in case. I didn't think it would actually come in handy. Yeah, see, it's all about knowing. It's all about knowing the region. Like, we literally just showed up, so it was kind of like a warning. I'm probably going to pass out, dude. You've been playing this game all night, man. Probably like all night, and it's getting late. So yes, yo, thank you so much for coming through, man. I appreciate you, homie. I'm gonna be playing through the MSQ, probably taking my time with it, but I'll release it as a VOD on YouTube too, right? So people can watch it. So yeah, I do appreciate you guys. I didn't think it would actually come in handy. You should record all the cutscenes of your reaction. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna like do the whole VOD, but I'm gonna cut it up so it's just the MSQ. Doki Doki? It can be a bit confusing at times, but she's still amenable. Wait, amenable to a reason. Oh, she's amenable to reason. Yeah, confusing. Wait, confusing is a good way to put it. Someone had no idea you were a magician. Sounded like you would be performing at the opera house, right? Yes, sir.
単にちょっとしたトリックが見せられるだけさ。それを使って生計を立ててるだけだよ。
Nice.
実はフォンテーヌ最高のホールである歌劇場でパフォーマンスを行うのは。
Ooh, this seems big.
でもそういや、歌劇場ってフォンテーヌの法廷なんじゃなかったか？
Anything that's considered entertainment could be.
事件の審理がないときは。
There are no public trials being held. The opera house hosts a variety of other performances. To the people of Fontaine, the line between a trial and a performance can be a little blurred. Yeah.
そうだ。これも何かの縁だし。旅人、ファイモン。
I'll be remiss.
君たち二人を公演のお客さんとして招待したいんだけど。
Yes, sir. I love magic shows, man. They're my favorite.
知り合いが多ければ多いほどテンションが上がるタイプ。
Alright, cool.
いいな。どうせしばらくやることはなさそうだし、それに。
Let's get it.
よかった。だったらしばらく一緒に行動しようよ。道案内もしてあげるからさ。
I just have something to care
でもま
first.
だやることがあるから、とりあえずそっちを。
Let's help you out.
本当かい？じゃあ遠慮なく。
What do you want to do?
マジックポケットっていうマジック道具なんだけど。
Magic Pocket. Perhaps you can help me distribute them to the people here. Magic Pocket.
こんなマジック道具で何するんだよ。
前に予言について聞いてきたでしょ。まずはそれについて詳しく説明しようか。
The
い
prophecy.
つからかフォンテーヌにこんな予言がささやかれるようになった。
Okay.
フォンテーヌ人は皆
It says that every person in Fontaine is born with sin.
正義の国フォンテーヌが
Oh,
どれほど
so-
審判を行おうと。
No matter how the nation of justice holds trial after trial, this sin cannot be absolved. Yeah, so yeah, it's just like the Adam and Eve thing.
フォンテーヌの海面が
Until one day, the water levels in Fontaine will rise and the sinful people will slowly be drowned. Oh no, so this is like, God's judgment. So this is like Noah, and we have to build an ark.
人々は皆海の中に溶け、水神は自らのカムクラ
Only the Hydro Archon will remain, weeping on her throne. Only then will the sin of the people of Fontaine be washed away. She cries so much that she drowns her people. That's messed up.
めちゃくちゃネガティブな予言だ
Why
な
are people in Fontaine born with sin?
な
What
ん
is
だ
that
よ
supposed to
フォンテ
be?
イヌ人は
We're all born with sin.
人々もいろいろと想像を
There are
巡ら
lots
せ
of
てね
guesses. Some say that the ancestors of Fontaine stole the power of the seas and stirred its wrath.
海が怒り狂ってるとか
Okay.
別の説では
Others say that the people of Fontaine never heeded the first Hydro Archon's warnings
天空の
and
島の
offended
神に怒りを発したと
Celestia.
かけど
Hmm.
フォンテーヌでは何事にも証拠が必要だ
But here in Fontaine, evidence is
こう
all
いった
that
説に
is
も
what
証拠が
matters.
ないから
Yeah, no matter whether the evidence is false or true, haven't been concrete evidence for any of these claims. They only so they can only be regarded as conjecture. The people of Fontaine seem very woke, like very in tune with what now is, and like they can only believe what they see in front of them with their own eyes. So even if they know that they might be being deceived, they will still consider it as true because being deceived is part of what's happening right now. It's part of like reality.
フォンテイヌ
It's messed up, but that's kind of like I understand people of Fontaine because that's kind of how I feel.
なら予言なんて無視
Like past is past, future's future, right? No point worrying about what's happening. Just live in the moment. If even the people in Fontaine don't know what sin they committed, wouldn't it be better to just ignore the prophecy completely? Why bother feeling guilty all the time? You just live your life, right?
初めはみんなそう考えてたよでもここ数年
Water levels in Fontaine have actually started
実際に
rising.
上昇し始めたんだ
Okay. But now the water is engulfing our memories.
すでに多くの場所が海の
Many places have already been completely submerged and now lie beneath the sea.
それらの説を信じずただの自然現象だって考えてる人も多い
As a natural
だけ
phenomenon?
ど僕や僕
Yeah,
の
it's a global warming.
フォンテーヌの人
My
々は
family
こんな
and
可
I
能性を
think
無
the
視して
people of Fontaine shouldn't ignore the possibility, which would end up
ただ
sentencing them to death. Yeah, because people live in now, like in the now so much that they basically what they're doing is they're putting the problems of later onto their like ancestors,
みんなにマジック
into their like kids and grandkids, you know. That's what I wanted to say. Yo, YOV, what's up? How you doing, man? As a magical item, these magic pockets have an astonishing capacity. I'm sure they will come in handy when people are moving their belongings.
なるほど転ばぬ先の杖ってやつだな
If the prophecy is true,
なあ、あるいは絶対的な力のみが災害に抗うことができるのかな。
okay.
どうだろうね。
He seems nice.
僕たちは
Yo, Kand, what's up?
手伝ってくれるなら、近くの人にマジックポケットを配ってくれないかな。
You took a mess to
なん
take
と
it.
言われようと。
We're like salespeople now, bro. We're like salesmen now. Like, yo, you wanna take this for free?
それ、君たちも予言を信じてるのかい？俺はいらないよ。
It's always good to be prepared,
お前
man.
は予言を信じない
Miss you? You still play this game? Yes, sir, bro. Fontaine is out. We cleared the game out. We're doing Fontaine right now. I'm hype. I'm hype for the
い
MSQ.
や、信じてるよ。でもそっちじゃなくて、もう一つの偶話の
You believe in the prophecy, but you believe in another story. What story do you believe in? The story says that people once lived in the ocean. They were one with the ocean and couldn't live apart from it. Yeah, it was back when we were still fish. Now we don't have fins, we've got lungs. It's a bit different, bro. But as time wore on, people decided to live on land and developed blood vessels, encapsulating the sea within their bodies. Thus, could people set foot on land? Oh, I think that's what he's talking about.
たとえ海面が上昇して海に飲み込まれたとしても、
It'll be like we're going
ただ
home.
帰るべきところに帰ったってのと同じなん
That's
だ。
a nice way to put. That's a nice way to call dying or drowning. But I gotta go get ready for work. Have fun. Yo, thank you for coming through and catching up. I appreciate you. Hope you're doing well.
うわそんな説
We hadn't heard that one before. But people can't live underwater. They'll die. You should probably still take it.
ああ、わかった。受け取ろう。俺はただ予言にある人は海に溶けるが、
No.
人は限らないと思っているだけさ。
No, because people don't die when they get killed. Or I should say people don't die when they drown. They just go back home. They just return home.
旅人だったのか。気づかなくて失礼したよ。
What is for not recognizing me earlier? How could you? You never seen me.
マジッ
何
クポケットか。うん 用意周到なんだな。確かに。
Damn, these people are really understanding. I thought we were gonna have to argue a bit more with them.
大魔術
That's interesting. Wait. Oh. Stop. This is why I use the Wonder Rod to travel everywhere. Hmm.
これ
I don't want that
別
thing.
にいらないよ
Where I see it, is the prophecy is true. It's still gonna be a long time before the water can cover everything. How are you so sure? Do you not see that waterfall behind us?
人は今を生きないと
It's going down pretty fast.
この先もし
Life is all about living in the moment. Literally what I just said. What use is there in worrying about the future all the time? We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. No, there will be no bridge to cross because it's gonna be submerged and so will you.
それでもやっぱり受け取ってくれよ。万が一って時に役立つ
Yeah.
かもしれないだろ。
Listen, my argument would be this is not for this might not necessarily be for for the prophecy. You might want to use it for something else. You might need it you might need it for something else, for work or something. All right, fine.
分かったよ
It's just that if I start moving, that means I've already given up on life I have now.
今の生活を捨て
I'd
る
really
こと
rather
と同
not.
じだと思って
Yeah, you're enjoying your life now, but like shit, maybe you just use it for something else, bro. What time is it for Kant to go work right now? It's like 4 or 5. It depends where you work. Like sometimes I start working at this time. We're back with Looney.
もう
Back with
全部
Looney
配り
Tune.
終えたのかい？どうだった？
That was fast.
みんな
So what did people have to say? I
自
bet you
分な
had
りの
some
考えを
interesting
持ってた
opinions.
でしょ？
Many are quite stubborn.
ああでも災害が本当に起こった時にはきっと今の考えを変える人も多いんじゃないかな。
Makes sense.
だから
I need to be at work at 6 on Friday. Damn.
それでまだ他にやることはあるか？
When I come home at 9 on Thursday. Oh, that's long. I can just sleep at work, to be honest. Yeah, just sleep at work, man. Getting paid for sleeping is cool. Is there anything else you need to do before we leave?
あとはもう最後の一つ。
Seems good.
実はマジックポケットはフォンテーヌ
I have the magic pockets made, but
オーナーが作ってみる。
say no.
ついでに材料
Yo, thank you so much for the sub. What the hell? Thank you so much. How are you doing? Hope you're doing great. I missed you. I missed you too. I missed a lot of people. I didn't have much time to stream, but now I'm here. 4.0 is here. I'm hyped. How are you? How is Genshin? Have you been playing? Yes, one last thing. I have the magic pocket made by a workshop in the court of Fontaine. Since we're out and about, I was thinking about bringing him some more material.
材料集めだな。
If you want to collect materials, just tell us what the materials look like and we'll help.
が多ければ早く終わるぜ。
True, let's collect them together, man.
君たちがいてくれて助かったよ。材料はロマリタイムフラワーっていう植物。
What is that? Remember seeing them near the waterfront on the east sea of the harbor. Okay. I haven't played Genshin in weeks, only Star Rail. Nice. And now my phone tells me I don't have enough storage to update Genshin. Yeah, it was a 60 gigabyte update for me when like tonight when I started. I was actually worried. I thought I'm not gonna have enough space. Collect materials. Okay, let's get it. Meow. So what we're collecting. Ooh, is it this? We have to use Hydro? Well, we've got the perfect character. They bloom! Yo, this is beautiful. Holy. New local specialties, guys. Let's get it. We're gonna collect these because we're gonna need these. I'm bad with collecting specialties. So I'm yoink them all. Beautiful. Well off to see. Alright, let's go back. Ooh. I got a leg for a bit and get some work done, but I got you on my second one. Listen, I appreciate you for the lurks, okay? Everybody that's here for lurking, I appreciate everybody. Doesn't matter, okay? Come through, chill. That's all it is for. That's all I'm streaming for. You made quick work of that. I hope you have an amazing day. Yeah, sort out your work, you know, get it out of the way. That's the best way. The best way. So then you could chill out and have a clear mind. You made quick work of that. I can tell you're an experienced traveler. Yeah, I've got the Wanderer on my team because I spent money on this game. So like I've got the privilege of flying about and zooming out. That's why I'm fast. Yeah, I got my first emoji commission. Let's go! Wait, maybe next time you'll feel like helping too. Yo, Lynette's got the same skill as Thingy, as Yellen, so yeah, she also fast. I might put her on my team. No way. I'm in power saving mode today. Otherwise, I fear I may not have any energy left for the performance at the Opera House. Hey, she's smart. I do that too. Like, I've got days where I'm in just power saving mode, where I just don't do nothing. But the performance is still a long way off. Now that we're finished here, just get ready and head back. Let's get it.
歌劇場に行く前にフォンテーヌ邸に行くのか？フォンテーヌの大都市フォンテーヌ邸ちゃんと見ておかないとな。
And try the local specialties. That's what she wanted to say.
見てあの子あっちの
Have you noticed that person over there? Young girl. No, I didn't.
あの女の子がどうかしたのか？
So,
いや明らかにスリだよ
she's obviously a thief. How? How can you tell?
実はマジシャンの手法
Yo, congrats on your first emoji commission.
があってね
That's actually huge.
どっちも
Magicians and thieves
使わない
practically
前
see.
提で
Wait.
モザイクを行う
Magicians and thieves practice similar methods. We divert attention and distract audience. Wait, and distracted audience is one that won't discover what you're really doing.
彼女の動きを
Like, how's volleyball been? I've been mainly focusing on gym now because the season's about to start. Is it in season right now? No, it's not, but it's about to start. We're starting from September. So yeah, I'm just chilling right now, grinding out my video games, going to the gym, strengthening my body, ready for the season. I hope, you know, I hope it's gonna go well. Watch her movements carefully. She just yoinked this guy's ish. Okay. You got this? Thank you.
静かに彼女を捕まえる方法を
I need to think of a way to catch her, but it seems she's very alert. Perhaps we should split up.
二手に分かれて行動した
You
方
should
が
cut off her route.
君たちはあっち
I can fly, so I've got this. You know, I don't know if I told you guys, but I've got the Wanderer.
必ずあの方向を通
Are you gonna pull the new 5-star? I think I'm skipping Looney and waiting for Clorinda. Clorinda is the one that I'm looking out for the most. You two can ride the lift over there and wait up top. I bet that'll be her escape route if she tries to run. Got it.
よし
We'll cut her
それ
off.
じゃあ行くよ
Yo. I've got a lot of primo gems, so like I could go for Looney and maybe still get Clorind, but like there's also River Slick coming out and he's also cool, and it's like, bro, god damn, bro. Thank God, I'm actually happy that I skipped Baizu and have been saving a lot of primo gems since launch. Last character I summoned for in Genshin Impact has been, wait, why? Wait, my skill didn't activate. Is Dehya, so it's been a while since I summoned on Genshin. Okay, so we ride the elevator. Damn, this is fancy. Oh, I got Kafka and Helightcon. Yo, congrats! I'm skipping Kafka as well in Honkai. I've got Bladey Boy on the last day of the banner. But yeah, I'm kind of going, I say free to play. I'm going Dolphin on Honkai Star Rail though. Like, I'm not spending as much money. Mainly because even though I've only swiped for what, Zeely, I've pretty much like, I got 29 stars in Memory of Chaos last time I done it, so I'm nearly able to complete the game. We got the statue right here, so I'm nearly able to complete the game without spending money. Holy, look at this. And then we've got the statue here. This is our first statue, guys. The world opens itself before those with noble hearts. Let's go! Boom! Oh, damn! And then, yeah, and then this is where we use the Wave Rider to go. Look at this. Oh my god. Okay, so there's 3 paths to Fontaine. I see. I have all of the event 5 stars in Star Rail. I tripped and fell and they all landed on me. I don't know how it happened. Yo, that was, listen, that was me with Seely. Like, I don't know. I just kind of stacked. I stumbled. I done a couple of backflips. My wallet fell out of my hand. I caught it, but then my credit card fell out of the hand. And then it landed on my thing. And then I just kind of slipped on my keyboard. I fucking face planted the keyboard. And then it kind of typed in all of my credit card information. Yeah, like, I understand completely, man. Like, unfortunate shit happens in life. It is what it is. It's fucking weird. Yeah, it's so weird how it happens to me all the time. That's the problem. It's like, what are the chances? Did light just start flooding from the statue of the 7 just now? Light. Start flooding. It's normal for a statue of the 7 to glow. That's so weird. Did anything like that ever... You didn't feel uncomfortable at all. Water. The water is speaking to me. Like, Paimon's gonna believe you. If you can crack jokes like that, you must be fine. Though after it lit up like that, the air does feel a lot more humid. Maybe it's just because of all the hydro energy that was released. True. In Fontaine, if you use the elemental energy properly, you can even swim underwater. Maybe you can even find sunken treasure. Oh, so we're thinking about treasure right now. Paimon will leave diving for treasure to you. Paimon will stand on the shore and wait for you. Thank you. I mean, listen, I get it. You got PTSD from me fishing you out of the water. You nearly drowned before. It's fine, I understand. It'll be lonely going on the water alone. But being in the water is scary. Yeah, Paimon's got her PTSD enabled. What if Paimon accidentally gets swept in a current and gets all turned around and dizzy? Yeah, see? And she won't be able to fly away no matter what. Then I'll fish you out again. I got you. I saved you once, I'll save you again. Then Paimon can try going on the water with you. Okay. Damn, how nice of her. A mysterious power that flows out from a statue to imbue you with blessing of the transoceanic source water. I was gonna say sour, like it's sour, it's sauce. Your progress will remain unhindered as long as you are moving through the lakes of Fontaine. Okay. Wait, I didn't read the other part. Hold up. Under the protection of the transoceanic source water, what you expect while moving on the water is not stamina, but aquatic stamina. Aquatic. Aquatic? How you say it? I don't know. It's aqua. So aquatic. I think I said it right the first time. As such, when your aquatic stamina is expended, you will not drown. Crazy how that works. You will sometimes encounter teleport waypoints and domain entrance map pins bearing such sub-icons. Okay, so this is explaining the map. I know how the map works. Okay, this is Soros stuff, which I've already done. Nice. Alright, so what we do is... Okay, so we went to the teleporter, and now we wait to cut. We wait to cut the thief off. This is the spot where Looney told us to wait. Oh, she's right there. Catch her. Get ready to stop her. Yeah, but isn't that a dead end? Our job is to just block this path. True. You wait, but there's no sign of the thief. Maybe she got away. Yeah, let's go and find him. Okay, but before we talk to Looney, I'm gonna get this Hydroculus, right? Tengen to my. Hey. Yo, what's up? Damn, she actually got away. No, that was all. I can't thank you now. Okay. Wait, so did they catch her or not? That's right. Pity I wasn't able to catch her. She distracted me by dropping the things she stole on the ground. By the time I looked back, she was already gone. Oh, but we got the things back, so who cares? I saw the general direction she went, but Lani twisted his ankle, and I needed to make sure he was okay. So he's not really that physically able, he's just really smart. He's stacked. True. Yeah, you need to maybe, like, you're really good at your sleight of hand and, like, precision and magic, but You also need to train your body, bro. Come on.
それにしてもあの泥棒
There's no way you could be stacking like that while running. That people was even more skilled than I had anticipated.
ま
Still.
少なくとも物は取り戻せたし完全敗北ってわけじゃない
Okay.
そんなにすごかったのか。まあでも結果は悪く。
さてハプニングもこれでおしまい
Let's get it. Okay, so this is us. Yeah, we're gonna go on the aqua bus now. But I'm gonna take a quick break because I'm getting hungry. I want to get some food, get my drink, replenish my drink, and then we'll carry on in a second. Okay, guys? I'll be right back.
これに乗ってフォンテーヌ邸に行くのか。なんか先進的な乗り物だな。フォンテーヌ人って本当に水を利用するのが得意なんだな。
Yes, sir. I'm still having coffee, but I might have some pizza later. Ah, ooh, what kind of pizza are you having? What are you
これは
thinking?
純粋船だよフォンテーヌのすべての用地をつないでるんだ
An aqua bus. So basically, this is like the train of Fontaine.
これが
Even though it's called a water bus.
まあ道中の景色はほとんど変わらないからずっと乗ってるとちょっと退屈かもだからこそ君たちみたいな友達と一緒に乗らないとね
Nice.
つまりお兄ちゃんは私と一緒にいても退屈って言いたいの。
Yeah, but Looninet, you don't talk much.
いやいやそんなことないよほらリネットは普段口数が少ないでしょ
That's what I just said.
それにリネットと一緒にいるときはなんだか旅っていうより家にいる感じがして
I usually like some kind of meat combo. Very carnivore. I like that. That's a big W. I have a barbecue pizza right now. Like a barbecue chicken one. But I usually have like a meat feast or something. It doesn't feel like a trip. Yeah, if you spend half of your, like most of your life with somebody, like that's your sister. So it's like, yeah. I get it. How cute of him to say that. Whatever. I thought she would say, I thought she would say something else. Okay.
どこの兄ちゃんも妹にはかなわないみたいだな。
Mm-hmm.
そろそろ時間だ早く船に乗ろう
Let's go. Oh! What's her name? Damn, I forgot. I forgot what her name is. That's the girl we... That's the girl we was with, during the TCG event. In Mondstadt. Charlotte!
旅人パイモン
Let's get it.
シャルロット
What's up?
まさか純粋船で君たちに会えるなんてこれは私の人生の中でもとんでもない
Big news?
ですよどうしてフォンテーヌに君たちがフォンテーヌに来るなんて聞いてなかったわ
So this is the problem.
すごい偶然だな
The TCG event wasn't canon.
みたいに旅するやつはいろんな場所に行くからオイラたちがフォンテーヌに来るのを誰も知らなくてもしょうがない
Do we see Charlotte anywhere outside of the event, the TCG event with Kirara?
知ったのかわからないけど
I don't know.
そうだこの二人はさっき知り合った友達なんだ
Oh, we have no idea how the Hydra knew about us. I know is that fucking dude that was right there next to her, telling us, like selling us out basically.
かの有名な魔術師のリネさんにその妹兼助手のリネットさん
Charlotte knows a lot. Isn't she kind of the newspaper
あ
girl?
のお二人のことすら知らなかったら記者
Yeah, she's a reporter.
やめてるわよ
It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Charlotte, a reporter from the
私
Steamboat.
はスチームバード
はじめましてスチームバード新聞社の記者だったんだね君たちの新聞社に
We often relied on your paper to promote our performance. So you're basically like co-workers.
お会いできて光栄ですみんな顔見知りだしなんだか一気にフォンテーヌに馴染めた気がするぜ
True.
そうだシャルロットは最近何してたんだ
Any big news?
何かビッグニュースでもあったのか最近はまあまあかなニュースの素材がないときは歌劇場で最近審理された事件とかを報道してるわ
That's a reliable way of having your job. Like I do the same with YouTube, and reacting to character teasers and trailers. When I've got enough, when I'm not creative enough, which is often, by the way, right? When I'm not creative enough to think of an idea for a video, I just react to something. Easy clap.
例えば詐欺師がいかに女の子の気持ちをもてあそんだかとか、金融犯罪の犯人が過去にパン1枚で5日間も食いつないだ経験とかね。
That would definitely get my attention. I'm not sure, but that's not really the kind of news you're after. Yeah, that's just some random stuff. You're right. Seems you know me pretty well. Exclusive, sensational news pieces that could shake the country. Yeah, if you could do that reliably, I don't know. It's a tough one. These smaller stories are a waste of my talents. Charlotte is cute. Is she playable? She will be. She will definitely be playable. I've been following a case lately. Well, a series of cases, actually. At least I hope so. That she might, like, I think she'll be playable, but I can't see a vision somewhere. You mean the serial disappearances of young... What? What? Yo, that's kind of creepy, bro. Serial disappearances of young women. That's literally human trafficking right there. The first missing girl case happened. Wait, 20 years ago. I'm not gonna make the joke. Stop them. Stop. Stop. Relax. And ever since, after a period of time, another girl disappears. Wait. And ever since, after a period of time, another girl disappears. Well, it depends how many disappearances were there. None of the girls have ever been found? Yeah, but like, was it just 2 girls within 20 years of one another, or was it like really often? Over the years, in connection with the case, but surely after each arrest, another disappearance would always happen. Oh, so it's not just one person, or maybe they got the wrong person. Then there must be more than one criminal at work. Possible. Maybe there's like a whole org. Some precise truth behind it, waiting to be exposed. Oh, of course. At the very least, the families of those missing girls deserve some sort of explanation. Oh, of course. What I would do if Lynette were suddenly to disappear? Looney would have went rogue and literally, like, he would have turned into John Wick. I'd pay the price to get her back and then find a way to track down the culprit. Exactly. He would have sold his soul. Please don't imagine that. He would have sold his soul to the demon of Pyro. And then he would have went rogue. He would not be using a bow, I'll tell you that. He would not be using a bow if his sister went missing. He'll be using something with a bit of a higher caliber. We're almost there. Look. Ooh, look at this is the town, and I already see the statue there. Oh, is that a cutscene? Nice little panel. Got the schools of fish swimming around. I like this design a lot. This looks beautiful. We've got, I'm pretty sure, is it Mondstadt in the background down there? Whole ass hill. Very classy. But the map's still loading as we're approaching. PS4 things. Okay. Yes, sir. We met another acquaintance. Acquaintance. That's a new word. Brad went by too quick. Yeah, Looney was right.
この後まだ取材があるの。そろそろ時間だから失礼するわね。
Alright, off you go.
またな、シャルロット。
See ya.
ええ、機会があったらぜひスチームバード新聞社まで遊びに来て。
I got you.
記者の仕事って大変そうだな。ところで、これから。
Yeah, but if she enjoys it, you know, running around, I feel like being out and about, talking to different people is just so refreshing, man. Especially doing that as a job. Like I know there's pressure of making sure you have a story or making sure you have something, and you know, there's a pressure of actually, you know, cracking down on a case. But being out and about feels just so free, in my opinion.
そのもしよかったら
Some people are not comfortable with that pressure, though. Some people would much rather just have a normal job and get paid for their time, no matter what, like whether they succeed or not, or how well they do it. Besides, they still have all the material collected. Okay, nice.
もちろんいいぜ。フォンテーヌ邸は広すぎて、オイラたちもどこから回ればいいかわかんない。
I want to go and have a look around the city, to be honest. But I'll probably do that after the MSQ. I think this is a good time for me to put my pizza in the oven. Mmm. Okay. Very circular, it seems. It looks like a giant, like a giant shopping center. Nice, prologue has been complete. Go to where Looney is. I'm trying to say Liney, even though I said I'm gonna call him Looney from now on. Oh, okay, this is the last drop from Genshin. Yeah, guys, don't forget to claim your drops if you're watching or lurking, okay?
ここが僕たちの仮住まいさ。
This is our current abode. Nice.
クレミネ、いたのか。
Rumine,
みんなはどこ？
where did everyone else go? I have some new friends that I would like to introduce.
リネット。みんな
They all just went out.
けたよ。
Fair enough.
そうか。ま
Everyone is getting busier now that father will be returning soon. I suppose that can't be helped.
あ仕方ない。
Wait. Otosan's coming back? Nani? Allow me to introduce you to my little brother, Frimine. He's a phenomenal diver. Dude, he don't even need an oxygen tank to dive. That's how phenomenal he is.
こんにちは。
What's up?
オイラはパイモンで、こいつは旅人だ。潜水士の弟がいるなんてすごいな。
True. Big family.
そのリネ。
Come here
ちょ
for
っ
a
と
moment.
どうしたの？何か話でもあるのかい？
He's shy. That's right, you go ahead. We'll talk to the sister.
そうか。わかったよ。
Soka.
何かあったのか？
What's up?
いや、なんでもないよ。
We're just discussing a little housework. Sorry for the interruption. Dad cancelled.
そうだ、フ
He's
レ
still
ミネ。
not back with the milk.
旅人と一緒に
Before I forget, Dommar and I collected more materials to make magic pockets. Were you able to get any? I went diving and gathered lots of materials. I was about to give them to you.
ちょっさすが
Oh,
だね
damn.
やっぱり水中の方が効率がいいか。じゃあ、
Some people really love diving, man. Like, I'm actually scared to dive. Like, I would love to dive. Obviously, not that, like, not go, like, that deep. Like, I would love to try diving, but I would be scared, man. There's too much mechanical shit. If something goes wrong, I know you've got backup oxygen tanks and you've got, like, safety features. There's just, like, too much to learn. And you have to be really responsible and know what you're doing and not panic when you're diving. Okay. Weather got gloomy all of a sudden. Oh, look, wait, he's just running like, no.
雨が
Okay.
降ってきたみたい。
It's like rain? Really? That's crazy.
今の今まで晴れてたのに。フォンテーヌの天気って変なの。
So they got the English weather. That's so relatable. I'm afraid that's just how it is here. It often rains on days when there are trials being held in the opera house. But don't worry, it will clear up soon enough.
安心して。
Oh, so that's probably half. That's probably what. It often rains on days when there are trials. Oh, yo, because it always gets me thinking, right? So I'm thinking the reason why it rains is because people, like when it rains, people don't want to be outside, they want to be inside. So when there's a trial, she probably makes it rain. So people are like, you know what, the weather's bad, we might as well just go inside. What else that what else there to do? You don't want to sit at home because it's boring, right? So then they go to the opera house. That's so smart. That's actually genius. What's wrong? There's a legend about the rain that I tend to believe. What is it? It said that a dragon of water once resided in Fontaine, though we don't know where the dragon went. Every time it weeps, the skies will cloud up and pour out rain. That's a cool legend. It's better than the one that we used to say as a kid, that like whenever it rains, the god is pissing on us. I feel like that's a bit more poetic than what we used to say. When I was a child, the mother told me that I wanted to go outside and play. I should yell towards the sky at the top of my lungs. That's cute. Damn, I like the voice acting was crazy. If it's an elemental dragon, then having the power to make it rain wouldn't be very unusual. We are talking about the we're talking about hydropowers here. Let Paimon try something. What do you want to try? It didn't work. You're not powerful enough. It's just a legend after all. Or maybe she's ignoring us. Romanticism. It might be because we've never met the Hydro Dragon. Perhaps it can't be unfolded by the words of strangers. That's what literally I was thinking, man. We don't have enough clout. After some time, the rain stops. It rained for longer than I suspected. It's already getting late. Interesting. So preparations for the show at the Opera House. I need to find a way to catch the last aquabus of the day. Okay. On the day of the performance, just ride the aquabus to the island of Elenius. I'll have Lynette meet you at the fountain in front of the Opera House. Sounds good. Go ahead. Yes, sir. Probably. Perhaps we could travel Dommar to help you with this? I got you, fam. He looks shy, so it's fine. I'll help him out. Okay. Let's get it. I'll think of a way to make up to you. Don't worry about it. I understand you don't like talking to people. I also don't like talking to people. This will be a walk in the park for us. Yeah, but we're used to it more now, so it's fine. Alright, we'll carry on, but I need to go get my burnt ass pizza, bro. Watch. Watch it be crisp. I'm not even gonna lie. This is like the first time I have not burnt my pizza. Can you guys imagine? First time. Okay, we're gonna go to the workshop and we're gonna eat our pizza as we're talking to the bozos. Let's get it. What's up? Oh wait, isn't that the blacksmith? Estelle. You're welcome back, man. I'm looking for a chat. What do they call it? Okay.
いや、もうすでに十分な数の資金をもらってるから、あの子たちが何に使うのかを聞いて、私も値下げしてあげたかったんだけど。
Oh, how nice.
私も商売で苦労してるだろうから、そのままの金額でいいって聞かなくてね。まったく、お金持ちなだけじゃない。本当に優しい子たちだよ。
Nice.
リネたちってお金持ちだったのか。
So are we though.
よくは知らないけど、フォンテーヌの魔術師なんてのは結構稼げるもんなんじゃないのかい？
As long as you're putting on a good show, you get a lot of money.
いつもこういう機械で物を作ってるのか？なんかすごそうな感じがするな。
It's a mechanical hammer, so she doesn't have to do it physically.
機械でやれるなら手を使うやつなんていないだろう。最新の技術を使わないのだってある意味じゃ浪費さ。そして浪費は罪の。
There's a different spark when you make everything from scratch by hand, though. Like you can make it as perfect as you want it.
じゃあこんなでっかい機械一体何で動かしてるんだ？
The water wheel.
そうだね。あんたたちみたいな素人にエネルギーシステムのことを説明するのはなかなか骨が折れそうだね。
The water wheel.
簡単にや、フォンテーヌ人が普段使ってるエネルギーは基本的に立証混合エネルギー、つまり審判で生まれたエネルギーから来てるのさ。
Indemnitium. It's a type of energy that's produced from trials. We like using hand. That's what Paimon wants to say. Exactly.
審判からエネルギーが生まれるのか？どういう
She don't like using her legs though, so it's kind of like, you know. We like to use our hands, but I just don't like using my legs. It's a bit contradictory, but it's fine. How can trials produce energy? Through feelings of emotion.
ああ、私も具体的には説明できないけど、大雑把に言うと。
But basically they absorb our soul energy, and then the energy of our souls goes into the energy of the town.
法廷で審判が行われるとき、油脂最低カー
The the oratrice mécanique d'analyse cardinale harvests people's belief in justice and converts it into energy to be used all around Fontaine. Belief in justice. So don't like archons get powered up by their people. So the more belief you have in your archon, the stronger your archon becomes. So she's basically powering that mechanism with her own power, but she gets that power from the people. I feel like that makes sense.
カーディナル。確か神が作った審判マシナリーだっけか？そんな機能もあったのかよ。
Yeah, like Nahi from Dreams. Every archon has a way
でもまだよくわかんないぞ。
to take taxes from its people.
信仰みたいにふわっとしたものをどうやって機械のエネルギーに変えるんだよ。
Stable power source. Because of the trials. What Venti and Nahida both said.
あ、つまり水神はこういう機械を使って信仰から生まれる力をエネルギーに変えて全フォンテーヌのために使ってるってことか？
Yeah, because like also Venti's people power Venti by their freedom, right? Their like belief in how free they are.
あんたらの言う概念とか考えは私からすると目新しく感じるけど案外理にかなってるかもしれないね。
はい
それから立証混合エネルギー以外にもプネウムシアって呼ばれるエネルギーもある。
Pneumonia? That sounds like pneumonia, bro. It doesn't sound cool.
生産過程では神の力に頼らなくていいんだけど不安定なエネルギーでね、未だに広い範囲で一般に向けて実用化ってところまでは行ってないのさ。
If it was Kafka, nah, come on. She doesn't look nowhere near as beautiful as Kafka.
オーナー、俺も混ぜてくれよ。
Who is this prick? Since you're already talking, I'm sure you wouldn't mind a few words with me.
なんだってまたここに
I already promised you that I'd have the Mora I owe to conferee of Cabrier by next month.
来月を待たずして逃げられるってこともあるだろう。今日は少なくとも5割。いや、7割を回収させてもらう。
Isn't this guy... Isn't he... like an NPC we've seen in so many story quests that like I feel like I've identified him as like 3 different NPCs. Anyway.
あんたら
Since business isn't going great for the workshop, we've already finished our job and delivered the materials. Maybe now's a good time to leave.
ちょっとちょっと借金の取り立てをする
Oh!
のにまずは自分たちの方を清算したらどうだい
That's our boy! Oh my god, I'm so... bro, I'm so happy to see this prick back as well. Yes, he a prick. Because I still remember what he done to us in Leeway. But he a cool prick, and that's what matters. Hey, hold on. Before you go around trying to collect payments, why don't you settle your own debt first?
君たちカブリエル
I'm afraid like everyone wants to poach clients from Northland Bank. That's fine. But I'm afraid you still owe the bank a hefty sum of mora. So why don't we work things out between us first before you get back to your little conversation here?
俺が先に話をしてもいいかな
Child with E. Yes. Tartaglia. So basically, okay, yeah, but like, yo, Tartaglia, you don't understand. The reason why they're hounding her is to pay you. So like, isn't it in your best interest to make sure that they get money from her so then they can pay you back? Think about it.
来月必ず返すと言ったはずだ。とやかく言われる筋合いは。
I got deja vu, bro.
お旅人おちびちゃんまさかフォンテーヌで
He just walks past.
もなかったよ
Benched. I never used him. Bro, Tartaglia was so fun, man. Like, I didn't bench him. It's just like I always use the new characters and I use the new characters as much as I can until another new character comes out. So it's kind of like the older characters have been kind of just forgotten about, which I feel bad about. I need to come back to some of these. I don't think I'd run into you here in Fontaine. What are the chances? True. What are you doing here? You didn't want to stay in Shniznaya. We sure seem to have run into a lot of friends today. Wait, we consider Tartaglia a friend? I know we're cool with him from the story quest with Tuser and that, but like...
話すと長くなるけど実はもう長いことフォンテーヌにいるんだそれは退屈してたところさ
Pretty boring.
君たちに会えたのはある意味運命だ旧友だからってだけじゃなく
Only will I have some good friends now, but once you always seem to find trouble. Damn, bro.
どう考えたってこの先の日々がぐんと面白くなるに決まってる
Oh my god, this guy is actually just so excited.
おいらたちお前の言う面白さは別に好きじゃないんだぞ旅はやっぱり順調じゃないとなそうだろ旅人
Yeah, we're gonna have a calm and chill time in Fontaine. Nothing's bad's gonna happen. We're gonna just go around our business. We're gonna be happily ever after little
おい北国銀行の男
little adventure.
こっちを無視するな
Man said, are you forgetting something? You're supposed to be collecting our debt to you.
邪魔しないでくれるかな旅人と会える機会なんてめったにないんだ君たちはそこで待つといい
貴様借金の取り立てに来たのはそっちの方だろうがなのに雑談が終わるまで待てってか
Yeah.
小僧お望み通り今すぐ金を返してやるほらこっちに来い
Look at this bozo.
邪魔するなって言ってるのにあそうだ旅人前にトーニャとテウセルを氷釣りに連れて行ったんだけどテウセルが
What you say? What you say, bro? Tell me, man. Tell me the story, bro.
おい図に乗るなよ野郎どもそいつを始末しろ
Are we getting a cutscene? Or is he gonna get off screen?
する暇もくれないとはねまあいい北国銀行からは逆に手出し君たちからかかってくるなら正当防衛だ二人とも俺のために証人になってくれよ
Go ahead, all yours.
まあお前なら一瞬で片付くだろうな
Off screen? Oh! Oh! We get to play! Mark them with Riptide. I know how to play this character because I have him. I own him. You guys might not know about this, but I pulled for him when he first came out. He's such a cool character, man. I fucking love him, bro. Gameplay-wise, he's one of the most fun ones. It's just you need constellations and more money to make him even more powerful. Yeah, you done literally fucked up.
今さら気づいても意味ないよ。北国銀行は君たちの手に負えない相手だってことだけ分かってくれればいい。
You got that hydro vision on his belt. You don't mess about. Nani? Damn, bro. You just got knocked out. Huh? That was weird. Man said now's my chance. I think the hydro... Yeah, I think the hydro blessing has been a bit revoked.
手を出そうとした瞬間、水元素力が急に言うことを聞いてくれなくなったんだ。まさか神の目に何か。
These guys just skedaddled. It's as if I suddenly lost control of my hydro powers.
そんなことってあるのか？神の目の制御を失ってしまうなんて、おいら初めて聞いたぞ。
Maybe the hydro Archon is losing power.
いや、過度に神の目の元素力に頼れば鋭さを失ってしまう。それに俺には邪眼もあるし。
Yeah, he's also got the delusion. You'd better not use your delusion too often, though.
それで、タルタリアはなんでフォンテーヌに来たんだ？北国銀行の。
And don't say it's work for Northland Bank. I mean, what else could it be?
ああ、それは最近気分が下がってたから。
I guess it's because I've been in a bad mood lately.
え、なんだよその理由。お前にも悲しい時があるのか？
Something pissed him off.
もしかしたら俺も自分のことをあんまり分かってないのかも。
No, I get it, man. I was happy-go-lucky too. Eventually doing the same thing over and over again just pisses you off for some reason.
近頃体の内に何かの力がうずくような気がしてね。それになぜか時折気が沈むんだ。
Maybe that's actually from your delusion taking over.
さっきの神の目の不具合もその力と関係してるんじゃないか？
Yeah, maybe your delusion is trying to take over.
確かにそうかもしれない。そうだな。君たちに言ったかどうか覚えてないけど、俺は14歳の頃、謎の深淵に落ちたことがあるんだ。
Unknown abyss?
今の力はほとんどその時に習得したものさ。
I learned nearly all of my
俺
abilities.
に教えてくれた師匠がいて、名をスカークと言った。
Skirk.
彼女は口
She
数
was
が少な
quiet.
くて
She was always quiet and very
不思議な
mysterious.
人だった。どこから来たのか、何を経験したのか、全くわからない人でね。
Okay.
どうして俺を弟子にしてくれる気になったのか、一度聞いてみたことがあるんだ。俺が奴を呼び覚まし、俺の身に奴の痕跡が残されたから。そして将来、これらの戦闘技術はきっと役に立つって言われたよ。
Interesting.
ってなんだ？お前は何を呼び覚ましたんだよ？
He was 14, so probably puberty.
それが、師匠はそれについてははっきり言わなかったんだ。けど俺は深淵に落ちる際に見た夢と関係があると踏んでる。
He had a wet dream too, so it makes
夢の中で
sense.
俺は果てない海の底にいて。
I know he says I was in the deepest depth of sea as I say that, bro. That's so stupid. And the boundless seabed was all around me. But in front of me appeared a whale that was so massive I felt like I couldn't breathe. Yeah, that's probably Kanai.
クジラ？そういえば。
He's not even here to defend himself. But that sounds familiar. When we fought against you before, you summoned a huge whale that seemed to leap at us. Yeah, from the weekly battle.
もしかしてあれか？
It could be Kanrian name? Probably. It's just an abstract form of a whale that I create using my elemental powers. Yeah. He just shot out a giant whale. Takes that shape because the scene I dreamt of the whale has always been stuck in my mind.
振り払えないんだ。
I think the game's trying to tell us something.
だからってそれを自分の技に入れたのかよ。悪趣味だな。
Yeah, most
なん
probably.
で師匠に直接聞かないんだ？もしかしたら答えを知ってるかもしれないだろう。
Because he can't.
そんな簡単に言わないでくれ。あの件以来、俺がスカーク師匠とあの深淵の捜索をやめたことはない。探し続けて
It's been years now.
何年も経つのに
And I've still found nothing.
進展がないんだ。
There isn't even a trace of the place where I remember falling into the abyss.
場所も今ではその痕跡すらない。
The whale? No, no.
あ
Definitely
ー
not.
なんか階段みたいだな。
Ghost story.
ああ、
The abyss is a crazy place. It's an interesting place.
仕方ないさ。この世の奇遇っていうのはこういう風に掴みどころがないものなんだろうね。
Yeah, that makes sense.
いつの間にか話し込んじゃった。
I just remember they have somewhere else to be, so I should be going. Got you, fam.
北国銀行の仕事か？
いや、個人的な用事さ。最近暇な時にフォンテーヌの決闘代理人たちと手合わせをしててね。
Yo, that sounds sick. I wanna watch.
代理人？そういう
You mean it's their job to
仕事
do?
があるの
They're
か？
soldiers.
ああ、
In Fontaine, before a criminal goes to court, they're given one chance to defend their honor by requesting a duel with an official champion duelist. Damn, bro, but because the duelists are so OP, they never stand a chance. The champion duelists are all-powerful fighters selected from among the nation's best, and the duel itself is a no-holds-barred fight with no specified stopping point. So it's a fight to the death. It's literally like Gladiator. Bro, this is a literal Colosseum, bro. You either get fucked in the Colosseum or you get fucked in trial. No in between. Bro, imagine you go to trial and you wanna rebuttal the trial by fighting somebody and they give you Tartaglia. You're just like, am I a joke to you? If a criminal manages to win the duel, they'll be acquitted. But if they lose, they'll have no choice but to stand trial. And the worst case scenario is that you're simply killed in the duel. Yeah, and Tartaglia loves that shit, bro, because he freaky like that. So it's rumored that Fontaine has a death penalty. From what I can tell, no one has ever been officially sentenced to death. So really, the only people who opt to duel are those who have suffered a grave injustice in being accused, or those who greatly value their honor. Otherwise, why gamble with their life? For fun, like you do. Imagine underwater mechanisms in Abyss. I don't think that could be implemented. Or it would be difficult to be implemented. So do many people actually get out of their trials by winning the duel? Apparently it's extremely rare for anyone to actually win. Fontaine probably enacted this system as a way to show that the nation respects the honor of its citizens. Yeah, it respects the honor of its citizens, but like... it's clearly rigged against them, because it's like you're fighting against somebody that's been like... military trained to fight, and you're just a citizen. You don't know fighting unless you go to your local judo place and you're like, yeah, I know how to flip a guy, but then you fight against somebody that knows how to kill a guy and you're just like, wow, shit. None of the champion duelist? Okay, duelist. Trifled with. Which is exactly why I was itching to face them as soon as I got to Fontaine. You just want to fight everybody. That's why I like him, man. Yo! You're fighting Chlorine? I want to see this. I want to see this fight. I feel like he's gonna lose because he's gonna like lose control of his vision again. I've been asking her for some time before she finally agreed to face me today. I want to see the fight, man, bro. Please, bro. Bro, please, man. Come on. I want to see the fight, bro. Bro, please, bro. Let me spectate, man. Palmer feels like we've heard the name somewhere before. Chlorine. Yeah, that was the girl that was with the Hydro Archon. What that? Oh, you want me to hold on to your Hydro version? Wait, are you actually gonna face her just using base hands? You know she's got blickies, right? I'm just worried that it could become uncontrollable again. I'd be pretty upset if I got in. Yo, he's actually so smart. Yeah, this guy's a menace, man. He's like, I can't control you, or there's a chance that I could lose control. Well, fuck it then. I'll just... Listen. I'll just use these hands, which are rated E for everyone.
それに旅人に預かってもらいたいだけさ。後で取りに来るよ。
This guy's willing to just go hand-to-hand combat with a girl, man. He has a delusion. He's delusional thinking he can win against somebody that can pull out a gun. You're right about that. Besides, I just need you to hold on to it for a short while. I'll come retrieve it when I have some time later. Alright, bet.
オイラわかったぞ。次にオイラたちに会うための口実が欲しいだけなんだろう。
He's setting up a second date with us. He's smooth. I'll be in touch later.
それ
Alright, bet.
タルタリアンのやつ。
Said he'd been feeling down lately, but he seems the same as ever to Paimon.
変わらずだったな。
Not to forget.
これでしばらく
Yeah, he's got a delusion.
なくなったよな。
Since we don't have much to do now, we might as well walk around and see City before Looney's performance. I want to see the fight, man. I don't give a... Listen, man. I want to say I don't give a fuck about Looney's performance, but I actually do. I actually care about his performance. But, like, I want to see... Like, this would be a perfect day. Watching Tartaglia versus Chlorinde would be such a good show. And then after that, later down during the day, we'll go and see Looney's magic show. Come on. Who could have seen that coming? The reporter who was barely around around for most of the story was the murderer. The reporter who was barely around for most of the story was the murderer all along. Bro, you're spoiling everything for everybody, man.
ごめん。びっくりしすぎて。
I never saw that twist coming.
でも、ここの推理小説って本当に面白いな。
Oh, the murder mysteries. I used to like them, but then they became really predictable. Never thought I'd see the day when Paimon would enjoy reading. True. She's kind of a dummy. Are a lot different than the light novels you see from Yaya Publishing House. Both have their merits, but Paimon thinks this style of novels are more, well, novel. So is this like, are we reading manga or a book? Or a newsletter? It's so exciting to reach the moment when the mystery is uncovered, especially the one Paimon was just reading. Yeah, you already spoiled. Paimon's just Paimon. True, but you know. Let's go. We're gonna head to the aqua bus. Is there a teleport waypoint? Damn, there isn't. That's annoying. I guess all I could do is just jump and fly. Wait, it's up though. Which floor is it? Maybe I just teleport to the Statue of the Seven because it's like in the highest point of this whole area. And then I just fly down. You know, flying down is easier than flying up. There we go. Wait, what? Did I miss the lift or what? Oh, it's on the third floor, not the fourth floor. So we literally jumped down to the second floor now. Okay. I'll get used to these floors. After a while. Oh, wait. What the hell? What the hell? So where are we going? Nice.
純粋船は間もなく出発するから、頭や手などの体の部位を窓の外に出さないで。
Okay.
純粋船の運営はこれによって起きた事故や
Well, no, because your Damas will be falling, so your Damas will be responsible for you dying.
それからスチームバード新聞を買って。私は全然読まないけど。
Okay. Yeah, I like her. She's straight to the point.
今回の高校の終点はエリミュス島。行ってみる価値のある場所はルキナの泉とエピクレシス歌劇場。
The fountain. Okay.
左側上空には有名なフォンテーヌ科学院。実験事故のおかげ
Damn.
で新しい観光スポットができるなんて、人の知性って本当に素晴らしいわね。
It's Minecraft. Got open waters here. Like underwater areas, I see. Is this the court? Got some mountains.
さて、
Oh, look at that.
コートに到着よ。
There's a big chest there.
チェックをしっかりね。
Got the shrines.
乗客の落とし物を遺失物センターに預けるくらいはするけど、手続きが本当に大変なの。私たちメルジーヌの手はペンを持つのに向いていないんだもの。
That's completely understandable. I don't like writing
降
too.
りるときは気をつけて。今回の高校のガイドを担当できて光栄だったわ。ありがとう。
Thank you. I appreciate you. Welcome to Fontaine. I love how we got the aquabus ride, but we'll probably never use the aquabus ride ever again because we got the teleport waypoints right here. It feels kind of sad. But yeah, going on the trip is like the first bit of immersion, right? Where you go on this trip and then you have a look around and everything's like nice and beautiful. I really like the aesthetic of this area though. It feels like, you know, it's not... The color palette is kind of similar to Mondstadt. But I feel like the green is just different enough. You got the trees, different, like the aesthetic is different. It feels like, you know, you're in Fontaine. And I wonder why that is. Like, I can't explain it. Like, maybe the tone of blue and green. Because, you know, I played GeoGuessr yesterday, which video will be coming out soon. And, like, you can instantly tell where you are on the map because of how different each region is, right? And I was thinking, like, Fontaine. If Fontaine is gonna have, like, similar greenery and trees to Mondstadt, when you're out in the fields, it could be, like, really difficult to tell which region you're in. But that is not the case. Like, I feel like, you know, I've only been here for a bit, and I feel like I already know that I will be, like, in Fontaine if you put me in a random area in the map. And that's me giving props to the designers of, like, the regions and the maps. The color choice. Like, environmental features. This is beautiful. Alright, let's hit this up. So is this the opera house? With a viewpoint. Everything is so grand and out in the open. Like, look at this. This is huge. Onero, what's up? It does look like a big stage. They're throwing money and making wishes. We pray. Are you gonna throw a coin? You just did a 9-hour 45-minute stream! Yo, how was it? You said it's you pretty much streamed on thingy, right? On on the drop. And also tired of... Listen, man, after 10 hours, I don't blame you, bro. I also don't need a raid, man. Like, I appreciate you, and I appreciate the fort. But, like, I just want people to come through and chill, man. All there is to it. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're chilling. Hope you're doing great, man. I guess if they're our kid, then there is no doubt they'll turn out smart. Yeah, I can tell because you're both praying to a fucking fountain that your kid is gonna be healthy. It is a custom though, like now that I'm thinking about it, I'm pretty sure it's like around the world, right? Where you throw a coin in the fountain and make a wish. Who? What the hell? This is interesting. Welcome to the Fountain of Lucine. All the water flowing through Fontaine converges here. It's customary for newlyweds to come here and wish for children. Okay. That's an interesting custom, but I kind of get it though. Last 3 hours I was trapped because part of the Archon quest is soft locking you inside the opera for 3 hours. It's also the new tree. Yeah, she forgot already. It's also, wait, it's also the new tree? The fountain, I mean you're, okay. This guy. I might be able to tell you something that could that could help explain the voice you heard. Yo, thank you for the lurk, I appreciate you. In fact, you might not be imagining things at all. I suspect that way you head is a result of your hypersensitivity to the hydro element. Others in my family have had similar experiences. Hypersensitivity to the hydro element. Interesting. Wait, when do you cry, by the way? Wait, what does that have to do with anything? When do you cry? When I'm sad. Also when you're happy, true. Okay. Okay. Could be. Pulling out someone's name. What's up with him? Alright, let's get it. Let's go. Let's get it, let's go. I thought the door would open by itself, of course. Why would it open by itself? You have to load the whole area. I just didn't know, like, I forget how big this place is. Effect that increases attack speed can increase the speed of normal attacks. That's some crazy information, bro. That's you know, that's some genius information. Thank you. I don't know that's how it worked. Okay.
やっぱり約束を守ってくれたね。旅人にパイモン。君たちに
We said we'll be there, so we're here.
からかうなよな。ずっと楽しみにしてたんだから、お前の公演を見逃すわけないだろ。
Yes, sir.
そうみたいだね。こんなに早くついてくれるくらいだから。
How early are we?
ちょうどよかった。
We're actually right on time. The audience still hasn't started entering the venue yet, which means now is the perfect chance for us to take you to the best seats in the house.
チケットを取ってくるから待ってて。
Oh, nice. We get front row seats.
歌劇場は昔から指定席制でね。事前登録が必要なんだ。はい。
Where we at?
一番前の席じゃないか。
He's our guy, man. He is our guy, bro. Listen, we met him yesterday and he's already a top G.
なんてことないさ。遠慮なく楽しんで。
He a top G, man.
おい
Let's get it.
皆さんちょっとこっちに来てくれないか。
Alright, yeah, he's busy now, though.
舞台道具の配置にちょっと問題があるみたいだ。アシスタントのコーエルが呼んでるから、ちょっと見てくれよ。
Alright, sure.
オイラたち先に席に座ってるぜ。お前は自分のことに専念していいぞ。
Get it, bro. Go to the seats. Yeah, we got front row seats to his show. That's crazy. It's open. Bro, look at this place. This is huge. Got the top. You got the seats at the top too, of course, right? And then seats up even higher. How many floors does this have?
座席番号はこの辺だよな。座ろうぜ。
Let's get it. Let's sit down. Paimon keeps on floating. Yo, is that No Villette? Or whatever his name is? Oh, she's just talking about like the tension.
おい、旅人。隣の人にちょっと話しかけた方がいいんじゃないか。誰もいない状況で隣同士なのってちょっと気まずいぞ。
You're right, Paimon. Yeah, I'm not the one conversing. Of course, you put Paimon.
分かってたぜ。
Wait, you put this on Paimon? Well, yeah, since you're the one that keeps on taking my dialogue, fuck, you're up.
この雰囲気に気づかなかった私の落ち度だ。
I did not realize you felt awkward. I am terribly sorry. It's not your fault either, bro.
必要な時は気兼ねなく話しかけてくれればいい。
Damn, he literally already done what you were supposed to do, Paimon.
聞こえてたのか。耳が。
Come on, fuck, she was keeping her voice down. No, you're always loud and obnoxious, Paimon.
こそこそしちゃって失礼なことしちゃったぜ。その話をしよう。何を。
What should we talk about? This is getting even more awkward.
そうだ。お前もこんなに早くに来て一番前の席に座ってるってことはもしかして。
友達か。
A friend, you say?
もし
Well, if Mr. Laney would like to be my friend, I would be more than happy to reciprocate.
じゃあ違うってことか。まずいな。雰囲気が改めてこんにちは。オイラはパイモンで、こいつは旅人だ。オイラたちフォンテーヌに来たばかりなんだ。
What's up, homie?
ごきげんよう。あえて光栄だ。二人の噂はかねがね伺っている。
I have heard of your deeds across the vat.
マーにのっとり、私も自己紹介をしよう。私は
I am.
ムビレットさん、公園に来てくれるなんて。
No Villette? No Villette-san? Is that what he said? What an honor! Wait, what an honor it is to have you here to see my show.
何リネ君。この目で直に君の公演を見られるなんて、私の方こそ光栄だ。
This guy seems cool.
ルビレット？あ、もしかして。
今話をしてたみたいだけど、もしかして
Well, we know now.
さんの身分を知らなかったのかい？この方はフォンテーヌの最高審判官なんだ。ほらあそこ。
Fontaine's
あの
chief
ポジションは昔からヌビアさんのも
justice.
のなんだよ。
The seat is always reserved for him. It wouldn't be too much to say that he is the symbol of justice and honesty. Wait, and honesty here in Fontaine. Yeah, people have high respect for this dude.
さっきは失礼なことを。
気にするな。最高審判官
Being chief justice is merely what I do for work. Nearly every person has their usual reserved seat, so I am not so special, really. You say that, but you got front row seats.
それから、
And by the way, I should probably let you know, even though I would prefer not to.
一応言っておこう。
What?
さっきからずっと
There's someone sitting up there in the VIP seat that has been striking a pose for quite a while now. Yo, she's eyeing us up, bro.
君たちの目に初
I
めて
believe she's trying to give you a most elegant and
最もか
impressive
っこ
first
いいと
impression.
思い込んでいる姿を見せたいがためにな。気づいてやってくれ。でないと落ち込んでしまうだろうから。
Oh! She's been giving us a pose for the longest time, like pretty much ever since we entered, but we ignored her. That's hilarious. Yeah, she's like, how long do I have to keep this uncomfortable pose on? God damn it, man. They finally noticed me, bro. Please.
うわ
There's Furina, the
ぁ、
Hydra
成
Archon.
人フリーな。なんか、すっごく得意げな表情だな。
She has no idea that you saw
お
right
前に
through
見
her
破
act.
られたことになんか全然気づいてないみたいだぞ。
Bro.
それは良かった。
Very good.
彼
That
女
is for
の
the
ことは
best.
気にするな。
No need to pay her any more
私た
attention.
ちは公演に集
We
中
may
し
now
て
enjoy the show. This guy seems smarter than the Archon, bro. That's crazy.
フォンテーヌの水人と最高審判官ってこんな関係なのか。
It's like he's the one babysitting her.
もう少し待っててくれるかい？もう準備はほとんど終わったよ。観客が入り終わったら公演開始だ。
Nice. I wonder how many people there are gonna be.
おいら生でマジックショーを見るのなんか初め